guess we are live with an interesting attendance. Oh, Connie's joining. I think I will invite him. And alright, so right now we have 7 drivers racing, which is, yeah, honestly, I don't know what to say. Very disappointing for full-time drivers who attend every race and practice and all that stuff, so I think I would be pretty pissed if I was a driver racing today, because in a league you're kinda depending on everyone to turn up and everyone to race week in and week out. So I mean, it's good that we still have some guys and that some guys are there, but for everyone who did not turn up without an excuse or any reason not to race is yeah, a bit disappointing. So yeah, kinda sad to see. But I don't know why Connie is not responding to me. I asked him. Alright. Alright, so hello. So right now we have 3 guys commentating and 8
more commentators than drivers.
Yeah, and 8 guys driving.
It's fucking insane.
I honestly don't know what to say. Like, I feel so bad for the guys that are racing, because honestly, 8 drivers is a joke. Like, 8 guys is a bit.
Hello?
Hey.
So, do we only have one space? Oh. Can we only have 2 spectator slots?
I think so, yeah.
Unfortunate.
Could be, yeah. I'll just stop spectating, maybe you can join Kachow's SharePlay or something.
Well, yeah, that too,
Or you can go into one of our SharePlay. I don't really care.
can you SharePlay across Europe? Or to North America, or do you have to have an NA account?
I just remember that Connie couldn't share play me for when you tried to do time trial. I had to watch your stream.
Let's see if it works.
Yep.
What track are they at? Hanoi?
Yep. Why
What was that?
is someone dying?
I'll make the door. Let me make the door.
Just knock him out.
Sports ball. Okay.
Wait, so where's this yuppie? Wait, so this yuppie guy said he's driving and now he's... nah, it's...
Now his birthday suddenly came up.
He forgot that he has... It's... alright. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, I mean... It's I think the only good thing about this is that we might see some different guys at the top. That's like,
We still have Honji Kesaviert.
yeah, like I think the main goal for everyone today is just to not crash, I guess.
Do not DNF. Points. Points are
Yeah.
available. No matter what.
Yeah, big points.
Alright, so yeah, okay, so this CRP guy, alright, makes sense if he got surprised or anything or something, but still unlucky.
Yeah.
Wait, I wanted to check the comments on the stream because 5 comment. Come on! My PS4 is so fucking slow, I'm so pissed. Wait, so the
You're not
stream.
in the spectating shit or.
Guys, Corny got leg pain, such a. The Mau. Who needs drivers? Such.
Wow.
Yeah, well. Honestly, I don't know. Like, it's pretty shit to be honest. Only having 8 drivers in a league race, especially compared to last week where we had like 17 or 18 or something.
Yeah, 17. It's a lot.
It's just so inconsistent, I feel like. Because sometimes there are 12 drivers, then there are 18, now we have 8. Like, if you join this league, be committed. Like, just. I don't know.
Yeah, or don't join the racing league, you know?
Restart lobby with dry weather.
No.
I don't like that, to be honest. Like, there is dynamic weather turned on for a reason, so. Wait, why is Koziga Zimpa standing on track? Is he doing practice starts or what? Connie, why are you voting?
I'm voting.
But you're not racing.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I mean, you kinda are owner and admin of this league, but you don't have shit to say, my guy.
I'm sorry.
I feel like we should just postpone this race until next week, and then if we still have a poor attendance, it's definitely the track. That people just don't want to drive this track. I don't know. Let me put up the stream and the do Cornet Prose
What?
is.
No.
Wait, is Cornet your first name?
It is.
I've never heard this name. And Prose. Prose is your second name?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard it's French.
Kinda sounds French. Also with Zimpa going very deep into turn 1. Right now we don't have anyone on a flying lap because I think Guziga Zimpa does not want to set a flying lap. Let's see, Oracle's starting it now. What do you think the times will be? Do you think we will get a 33?
I don't know actually.
I don't know how good Honzi and Keza are around this track, but they basically live in time trial, so I'm pretty sure
They would know.
I think a 33 is like a decent lap, 30 high 33s. I think when I had my league race here, I was doing low 34s. I think somewhere around that range at least. But honestly, I don't know. I have no idea in terms of strategy around this track. No idea what the race pace will be like.
It's like Bahrain, the strategy.
Also probably a two-stop.
But then twice on the softs is going to be tough, like I did.
So soft, medium, medium.
Yeah.
Because
I guess would be medium, medium, soft, just to end on the fastest tire.
yeah, but everyone is out on the softs for now.
Yeah.
Oracle does a 35.1, which is a decent banker, I guess. Let's see what Honzi does. Musiga Simpa, what was he doing? Was he like burning fuel? What was his goal? Let's go on board with Honzi. In his nice Ferrari, which he will be rocking in another league next season. But the name of the league is forbidden, so let's not talk about it.
It's like Voldemort.
Yeah, basically.
Alright everyone, I'm back now. That's a business to attend to.
Honestly, I did some laps on a controller yesterday, and like my first 2 laps were like 2 seconds slower.
Really wide in hairpin.
I'm watching Honzi right now through the S's. And basically you want to stay away from the curbs on this track. Like the curbs are insane. They are so high.
Yeah, in the S's they are not bad.
You can in the last left and the last right your inside tires have to be like your middle of the car basically has to go over the curb to get the best line.
Yeah.
Especially in the roundabout, you need to be inside of the curve coming onto the first straightaway.
Yeah, but other than that, like, oh, and I don't know if anyone is watching Keza, but you like don't touch the curb on the traction zone out of the hairpin, because if you do, you're fucked. You have to stay away from this curb. You can kinda jump over the curb on the right here, but don't do too much. Ooh, very wide. Wide again. A lot of time still left in this lap from Keza. Lost a lot of time in the S's. Ooh, and oh, lucky that he didn't DNF there. That's front wing number 1.
Whose was it?
Keza hit the wall coming out of the last corner. Just understeered into the wall.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's heavy damage.
Yep. So right now we have some huge gaps. P1 and P2 are kinda close, P4 and P5 are kinda close, but everyone else, Van Rocco hasn't set a time yet, I don't know. Oh, Delta Lima also has damage, if I'm not blind. I am not blind, he has damage. So that's front wing number 2. I I don't know, maybe everyone will qualify on the softs because oh, Van Rocco. That's not the racing Delta Lima, that's not the racing line. How did he not get any more damage to his front wing? He completely went into the wall. Let's see what Weird TV does. Improvement 2.5 tenths at the moment in Sector 1. I kinda like the location of the track. Like, just the surroundings and the environment and all that, but the track is just so shit.
It's a nice track to drive.
Nah, it's
To
not.
race, it's not that good.
Nah, it's a shit track. Like Sector 3, the last sector, the S's are very nice. I really like them, but the first 2 sectors are just so bad. Sonzi improves 34.6. It's said that Weird has a purple middle sector, but that's just the game being the game, I think. Because he was up by 7 tenths and there would nowhere near.
Wall, last corner.
Still improves.
Max that wall.
Still improves into P4. Now ahead of his teammate. His Oracle is also on a lap.
In front of the king of time trial. Kesha.
I don't know how or where he gets the motivation from to do time trial all the time. Like, I get pissed after 2 laps and just quit.
Did you see the pit guy falling falling when Stroll almost hit him?
Yeah.
It looked so funny.
Ooh, Oracle a bit wide. Just kissing the wall, but looks like he didn't get any damage, but probably cost him some time. Stroll's pit crew dude just died. Oracle also hitting the wall. People are going very wide out of the last corner. Oh, Guillaume improving by a lot in the first 2 sectors.
Yeah,
Let's
he
see.
looked fast.
Yeah, he was also very fast last week in qualifying, but then had some bad luck in the race, some contact.
Yeah, and his race pace wasn't there.
Strategy was also. Ooh, goes into P2. Will he be able to challenge Honzi for pole? That would be interesting. So
Pole isn't that important on this track because of the long straight.
yeah, true. Let's just something to flex.
Yeah.
Let's see. Keza starting another lap. Do you know if Guillaume and Oracle are on a controller or wheel?
They are on controller, both of them.
Alright. Keza going very wild in turn 2. I think the game is so stupid that that he wouldn't have invalidated that on strict, because the game is so stupid sometimes. Like sometimes, especially in Spain, on strict corner cutting, you get warnings for the biggest bullshit, but then some corners you can just completely cut.
Yeah.
It's so inconsistent. Like for example, the downhill left in Baku, you can just jump straight over the curb on strict and you don't get a warning.
Did you see the message Romain Grosjean left on the post of George Russell?
Yeah.
It's nice.
So right now, the order as it stands. Home to
Yeah, take over. Go.
He just comes out of nowhere. Let's see, Keza improves into P4. That's what I mean, the gaps are very huge between the guys, the boys.
Yeah, because there are not a lot of drivers.
Yeah, true. Van
It
Rocco?
would be more big if I was there, but yeah.
Yeah, probably you would be 5 seconds behind everyone in O2.
I've been hearing rumors that Keza does sound like Shrek, so he's probably screaming in Shrek right now.
Keza is Shrek.
Well,
Van Rocco hits the wall. Front wing gun. He will still finish his lap. 35.8. Pretty decent actually. Just a 10th behind Keza, who's on a lap right now. Delta Lima is, as well as Guziga Zimpa. Oh, what the fuck? Well, I don't know. The game was just bugging, I think, because it looked like an AlphaTauri in front of Guziga Zimpa just went sideways into the wall. I don't know. So Guziga Zimpa improving, Delta Lima not improving.
ooh, yellow flags.
Yeah, that's just weird, letting Guziga Zimpa go through. Let's see what he does.
Lap invalidated.
Yeah, he was on his in lap, so doesn't matter.
And that will be a lot of Shrek. Yep.
Oh, the next lap was
Ooh.
weak.
Shrek as well. He's retired.
Honzi gets a bit of traffic as one of the Alfa Romeos comes out of the pits. That's unlucky. Yeah, Honzi abandons his lap. I have to say, Honzi's helmet looks pretty nice from what I can see. Let's not talk about helmets, what the fuck. Van Rocco not improving.
It
Weird.
looks like a Alfa Romeo like helmet.
It's
I
nice.
think we're gonna have to save the helmets for later though.
Yeah, true.
Maybe Barry.
Oh yeah.
Weird TV. Rain improving. Did he touch the wall while braking? Or was it just the game being stupid again?
Probably just a controller thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't touch the wall while braking. That doesn't make any sense. So he is improving, but if he doesn't improve in the last sector, he will stay in P6. Because the gap to P5 is half a second. Let's see. Bit of a lock up into the second to last corner, but it's very easy to lock up there. Ooh, and he
P4
goes
even.
up into P4. So a lot of time left. He had a lot of time left in the last sector. See what Guillermo does in sector 1. As he is the first of the top 3 to start his lap. Improving, but by just a bit. 2 100s, I think it is. Yeah, 2 100s. Mathematics in it. Oracle improving by a 10th. Let's see, Honzi in sector 1. Improving also by just over 10.
Looks like Guziga Zimpa's going for a flying lap now.
Yeah, he's P8. He's P8, no one cares about P8. The top 3 are... I hope he doesn't hear this. Wait, who is Cold War 221? Who are you, my guy? I remember you talking shit about TUF when I was racing there in when I was racing in Hanoi. Who are you?
You were talking mad shit.
I want to know who it is. So Oracle improving by a 10. Guillermo about to cross the just misses out on P1. Honzi losing a bit of time. Doesn't seem to be improving, but Oracle is improving. Let's see if he also touches the wall, improves but not his position, and Honzi pulls into the pits. Guziga Zimpa improving by just over half a second. Let's see, as he comes into the last sector, last guy on a flying lap. And it's another pole for Honzi. Is it the third in a row? I think it is. Number 4.
Yeah, he was on pole in Baku as well.
Exotic, you a bitch. Ben.
Hi.
Cold War. Cold War is the second account from Exotic. So he was talking shit. Alright Ben, you were so keen on giving us a rundown of the positions.
Oh
so,
yeah, so P1 we have Honzi, P2 Guillaume and Oracle both in the Alfa Romeos.
Both in
P4
P2.
and P5 we have Weirts and Keza in the Alpha Tauris. P6 and P7 we have Kimi Räikkönen and Robert Kubica. And in P8 we have Luzinga Simpa. We've got a real, we've got a very, or I don't know how to say this, you know, look at the two, you know, yeah, it's
what the fuck is the word? I'm not English. Up to you.
I'm also not English. So
don't really care. So that's it.
Ben, it's your first language. Why are you not able to speak it?
Listen, I don't. That is not a word. There's no word for that. That's a phrase, I think.
I bet there is.
There we go.
You just
Nose art. Listen,
Sorry.
in English we don't put 5 words together and give no spaces like in German. So.
Oh, it looks like we have heavy rain.
This should be great.
That's a tough one. I mean, as if Hanoi isn't shit enough. Now we also I love heavy wet races.
So, I'm gonna start a front wing counter. So.
Sounds good. Don't forget we only have 8 guys. So let's make a bet. I think we will get more front wing changes than we have guys in the race. I think we will.
I'm just gonna do front wings total because
we will definitely have double-digit front wing changes. That's my guess.
Oh yeah, easy.
It could be 60, but it also could be only 11.
We're also gonna have to hope they're very careful in the turn 1.
Let's not forget we don't have a formation lap. We don't have a formation lap.
Okay,
I hope all 8 of them crash out. Just kidding.
5 lights.
And
away we go.
Ooh, Honzi gets a Honzi, you fucking idiot.
And it looks like Guillaume is well in. Oracle falling all the way down to P5. He's really struggling with the rest. And Honzi goes wide. And Guillaume is
yeah, let's not forget that Honzi is not running racing line, so he could have a huge disadvantage not knowing any braking points.
And here comes Weird. Keza's making a run on Weird as well.
Yep, the first end plate missing.
And they go side by side. Keza nearly squeezed on
Alpha Tauris, you guys are in the same team, boys. And
looks like Keza's exit might be compromised. And Oracle wants a piece.
Oracle lost.
No, he doesn't have a lot of oversteer.
Oracle lost quite a few positions.
And Weird is doing his best Mr. Wood impersonation.
He's yeah.
And who knows where Weird really is? The question is as well.
I don't know if Weird really is in the Netherlands or if he's chilling in Vietnam right now.
And it looks like we should go on board.
Weird left the session. I will. Connie, can you invite him back real quick? Because I have to scream this speech. Oh, Honzi going off track, and he goes right in to take. Honzi gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Honzi.
Gosiga Zimpa pitting, probably a
Why
broken.
does he do this when I'm driving?
So after the frantic start, we've got Guillama in P1, Kaza in P2, Oracle P3, Van Rocco with a great start in P4.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm taking this so seriously, but here we are.
Ooh,
And Kaza nearly
lots
hit
of
the ball.
oversteer.
Time
Could
trial master struggling with the rain.
Oracle, yeah, probably he probably doesn't do a wet time trial. So he's
No, you know
a
he does it. And it's gonna be raining the whole race, it looks like, according to the
he's a
predicted drop.
one-sided horse. That's not the phrase. No way it is. How do you
We'll
say?
have a safety car at some point.
But how do you say it when someone only is able to do one thing of? Like, for example, if you have like a basketball player who can only shoot threes, he's a one
Dimensional. Dimensional. That's actually what you'd say.
yeah, but alright, so let's say Keza is a one-dimensional driver.
He is. Time trials. Fraud.
So if we look at position changes, Gyama made up 1 place, Keza made up 3, Oracle stayed in P3, Manrocco made up 2, Weird lost 1, but we have to take into account that he disconnected. Delta Lima made up 1, and Honzi, yeah, well,
He lost 7, so good job,
Six.
Holmesy. You outdid yourself this time.
boy, he's in P7. How is he supposed to lose 7 positions?
Oh fuck, never mind.
Mathematics, in it. Jesus. So, I don't know if my math is wrong.
No.
Oracle.
Rocco playing Tokyo Drift in the background.
Ooh, Oracle goes
Looks like they're
around
keeping-
the yellow flag. That's Delta Lima.
That's Kimi Räikkönen, he's in the wall.
That's his front. Oh, both end plates missing. He has to pit.
Both Kaza go for a move, you know?
Keza just got
Oracle does get by
overtaken.
Kaza.
Yeah, I was about to. Oh.
And it's an invitation for Kaza to take the dry line. Oracle's towards the wall.
Boy, we are in lap 3 with heavy rain. Where do you see a dry line? What are you talking about?
There is kind of like, you see, like Kaza's one tire.
How did Gosiga Zimba get a 5-second
It's not a dry line,
penalty?
it's not a dry line, it's fucking wet as hell, but it's...
But like, how did Gosiga Zimba get a 5-second penalty for corner cutting on regular corner cuts? Weird making up a lot of time to Monrocco. He's kind of stuck behind Keza and Oracle right now. As we have, yep, that's Gosiga Zimpa doing his best Rahavir Magunathan impression.
So is that the first front link?
Boy, we already have 3.
Oh, sorry, 3. I wasn't paying attention.
You're a shit commentator, my guy.
Hey, I'm here.
Oracle?
It's a shame that the Rain Masters are not driving.
Yeah, true. Like, we would be having a fight for the ages at the top right now. I'm pretty sure. I just hope that we get some fucking rain in NRL next season.
Kaza goes wide at that little apex. So
In
we're starting to
14
thin out.
In 14 races, we had like 20 laps in the wet, and it's a fucking joke. Keza losing time to Oracle right now, who's pulling
So it
out.
looks like they're starting to thin out, so if you want to have the helmet conversation, I think now would be a good
What do
time.
you mean it's about to thin out? Weird is made up like a second to Van Rocco, and Honzi made up
He's
like
back- he's
2
back in the seat
seconds.
now. Weird is back
My
in his,
guy, you are a shit
driver's seat.
commentator. Honzi out of ERS in the wet? Damn. I've never seen that one.
What? Is he okay?
Honzi's out of ERS, but we are driving in the wet.
He isn't even in a Honda car.
Ben Exotic is also making fun of your dry line statement. They are on heavy wets in lap 4 and he's talking about a dry line. Oh shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either. So Van Rocco losing time to Keza. Keza losing time to Oracle, and Guillaume maintaining his gap of around 6 seconds. Honzi half second behind, weird, but I don't know how easy it is to overtake in the wet on this track.
Usually it's pretty easy.
Yeah, but without... Oh,
If he makes a mistake, weirdly he's still inside.
Oh.
And he touched the wall.
Yeah, but no
Was that
fronting,
damaged?
nah, no damage.
No damage.
Don't see it.
On
Maybe light green.
On simulation damage, your car would have his car would have exploded, but not on reduced. Van Rocco back within a second of Keza. I don't know if he made a mistake or if Van Rocco is
Keza is just slow.
Van Rocco, keep it together.
Or Keza wants to give Van Rocco some DR. No, some DRS. I was about to say that.
Oh shit.
I'm essentially assuming that this race isn't dry. It's basically dry.
Yeah, dry line and DRS in heavy wet conditions.
They're just on the wrong tire.
I want your drugs. I want your drugs, Ben.
So I think because I think this is a special league where we only do racing on the wet tire and the dry.
I don't know if it's drying up or if Van Rocco just...
I qualified on the Inters. Well,
no one
dry
cares.
once.
Wow.
But I was about to say, Van Rocco, I don't know if it's drying up or if Van Rocco found his rhythm, because he's improving by 8-10 in Sector 2. Ooh, sideways through the last right of the S's. Wow, don't hit the wall.
And Weird is going to be on his case after that.
Just, yellow flag, that's the racing point of Corsica Simpai. Oh, side by side. And now Honzi and Weird go side by side.
Will Holmesy try the same move?
He seems to be much faster in turn 1 and 2, but it's just so hard to overtake around there. But Honzi seems to have better traction.
Who can break the latest?
I think
Holmesy can, and he walks all the way up.
Yeah. Very hard driving between the two, but I think it's clean.
Hard but fair.
Yeah. No real contact. Leaving each other just enough space. And Oracle has now pulled out a pretty decent gap to Keza, just like Keza did to Van Rocco.
I didn't know Keza was not fast in the rain.
Well, that's what you
I
get with the time
expected him
trial
faster.
master.
Yeah.
Connie, they can't all be as fast as we are.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, there can only be two, like, there can only be one Schumacher and one Senna. Or do you want to be Verstappen in the wet?
Don't care. I want
Alright.
to be myself. In the
Oh, Van Rocco into
I
the
think Van
pits.
Rocco hit the wall. In the
Or
S's.
he might take a gamble and go into the intermediates.
It's a Van Rocco thing to do.
Yeah, just like he did in Spa. He likes
Didn't
to...
work.
No, it didn't. And nah, he stays on the. Yeah, he changes his front wing.
So he did hit the wall there.
Let's drive onward with Honzi. But I think. Oh no! That's an Oracle. No.
He's just lost his wing.
Running.
Full front wing gone, right? Yeah.
Oh no.
Almost.
Running in a comfortable P2.
Now for AlphaTauri.
He was running so comfortable in P2. Had over 3 seconds gap to Keza behind him, and then that's maybe his second or third podium in a row that he threw away by spinning. Very, very unlucky.
This makes it, if they finish like this, it would make it really close in the driver standings. Especially close to me.
Yeah.
If Weird gets second, he has 79, I have 80. Keza would have 75 or 74.
What about Guillama?
Guillaume will have, let me check, 55.
Ah, okay. So Honzi will still increase his gap in the championship into P2. And let's not forget, yeah, but we still have 20 laps left. So
yeah, I hope he fucking dies.
Jesus, some harsh words.
Yeah.
The only fight we really have going on right now is Honzi and Weird TV, and that fight has been going on for like 5 laps now. Honzi he seems faster in the first sector, but maybe he's running a bit more downforce than Weird, and therefore he just can't get past on the straight. I don't know.
Fun thing, I never use wet setups.
I do.
I always use my dry setup, even in the wet races.
Depending on if quali is wet and the race is dry, I always use a dry setup because the race is more important in my opinion. So I always have a.
Just pulling away in the straight.
Despite huge lockup. Yeah, he just doesn't seem to have enough, or he seems to have too much front wing. Let's go to Delta Lima and Kosiga Simpa to give those two guys a bit of screen time. Let's see if Delta Lima can go for a move. Too far away. Not on the straight. Yeah, Kosiga Simpa is pulling away. Interesting setup choices, I think. Weird and Kosiga Simpa probably using very low downforce. Honzi is always closing in on the traction, but then in the second phase of the straights he just loses time.
I think it's ERS management.
He is at 40. Both have the same amount of ERS right now.
Honzi was out of ERS at the end of the last straight.
Yeah. Will he go for it now?
They both lock up.
Around the outside, Honzi.
He will have the inside, but he has nah. That just Let's see if Weird can get him back on the straight. It's not over yet.
It looks like it.
Weird really has a lot higher top end speed. Can he make a move down the inside?
Come on, oh!
Stops on the apex.
Weird goes into neutral for the extra rotation.
And he beats out Holmesy. So after all that hard work, Holmesy loses the position.
Let's see if we get some strategy calls, maybe from Honzi, to try and undercut. Weird go onto the intermediates.
I don't know if there's going to be any answer to this race.
Maybe the last laps, but it doesn't look like it clearing up anytime soon.
Maybe someone will try and risk something. The guy who would be the first to think of is Honzi, because he is stuck behind Weird and all the other guys are pretty much in a comfortable position. Keza in P2, 5-second gap, then the fight for P3. Guillermo with a 10-second advantage. Honzi 18 seconds ahead of Van Rocco. Van Rocco 6 seconds ahead of Oracle. And Oracle 16 or 17 seconds ahead of Delta Lima, who got past Gosiga Simpa. But because we are a bad commentating crew, we missed it.
No problems.
I'm just chilling.
Into
Yeah.
overtake. Oh my god, he's about to get. Whoa, he had hit off there.
Whoa!
Contact!
Huge contact.
What happened to Weird?
I think he has damage. Yeah, Weird has damage. Oh, what is Weird doing? What is he doing? What is Weird doing?
I don't know.
He leaves.
I think he wanted to brake, but his front wing was damaged.
Yeah, but
So he hadn't got stopping power.
did he just?
Leave Honji past, but then went off track, and Honji also understeered wide.
So I just hope that he didn't take out Honzi just to rage quit. Alright, so he is talking in the Discord right now.
Yeah, he apologized.
Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Is that Weird's AI or did he join back?
Don't know.
Nah, it's ghosted, so that's his AI.
It's not ghosted for me.
Oh,
It is when I spectated.
can we take a look at P3 at the moment? Who
It's
is...
Van Rocco.
No pressure if you're watching, and I think you are watching, so no pressure.
He knows we're talking about him, but Oracle is closing up.
Just take him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is weaving. please don't crash, don't crash.
That Rocco looks like he's a changed man in a way. When it comes out, he's
Oh, lots of oversteer.
Showing off as well.
Putting on a show for the fans.
It's the experience.
Yeah, he's just
The gap
so...
is-
He's just so ice cold. So much confidence with all the experience he has. He's basically a British Kimmy.
So this is Kimmy 2.0.
Yeah, I would love to know if he has like a cup of tea standing next to him. Yellow
He's
flag,
British and old.
Gosiga
Gosiga
Simpa
Simpa.
into the wall. Let's ride a bit on board with Van Rocco. Let's appreciate his greatness. Maybe for one last season. I hope not. Oh, wow. I don't know if that was medium traction control, but he seemed to have... Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
It's traction control.
Yeah, I think it is.
Around.
Yeah, it looked like he was just drifting through the corners, but I think it was the medium traction control.
Hits the apex.
Beautiful.
Hits his next apex.
Beautiful.
Look at that from Kimi. And now he's going to use the rallying skills.
Okay, making up a lot of time. Let's hope he does not go for the move and ruin the podium. He's closing, using EAS. Getting very close. And that's...
He's already passed in the braking
yeah,
zone.
that's move done. Unlucky.
Good exit for Van
Oh.
Rocco! Oh, look at Kimi!
Oh, Jesus! That's just...
Drives clean past him.
That's just, like we said, that's just the experience. He lets the young gun have the position and then just switches back.
Damn it, Courtney.
Nothing to see here.
I could have had epilepsy, you would have definitely. Stop, I'm not looking at that shit, dude.
What's going on?
You don't want to know.
Oh, Van Rocco. As they go side, yeah, Van Rocco gives up the position, which was the smart thing to do, because yeah, Exotic, I can see the dry line developing. Maybe we will have DRS within the next few laps. What do you think, Ben? What do you think?
Who are you? Are you a F1 weather guy? He's like, oh, it's gonna rain in like 5 minutes.
Also,
Looks like we won't have any rain today. Dry seem like the best tire for now.
I'd be willing to have some 5 lappers after this. If anybody's interested.
Yeah, Sam, me too.
Exotic. I know you're not doing anything valuable right now, so.
Kuziga Zimpa pitting. And Hornsey's putting in some insane sector times. Is Van Rocco going to lose position 4 as well as P3? I just realized that Guillama has a 40-second gap to P3.
Nice.
So if he doesn't choke it, that should be his win.
Or Keza just get superpowers.
Nah.
Alright, I'll be back, everyone. Just some business to attend to.
Great commentator. Just continuously leaving. I know why I have the job and he doesn't. So Hornsey closing in on Van Rocco. Hornsey is very low on EIS for the whole race now. He sets another fast. That's the second time in a row that he gets fastest lap. And Orca is making up a lot of time to Keza. He's made up 3 seconds in the last few laps. I don't know if he will have enough time to make up 22 seconds, but let's not forget that Keza has to pit again.
How is he going for the overtake of Rocco?
Van Rocco still fighting it, and he concedes the position. Hornsey now into P4, where he was before his little incident with Weird, who is not joining back. Doesn't look like it. He still ghosted. On Rocco, Hornsey immediately pulling out a gap of 2 seconds. Van Rocco, if you can hear me, scenario 7 and overtake out of turn 2. Keza gets a time penalty. Interesting. Keza
Going to attend some business, aka going to the toilet.
Listen, I was not going to the toilet.
Keza into the pit.
I was getting a snack, Corne.
Still on the softs. Yeah, sure. Keza on the softs. Keza on still on the wet tires, so no one taking.
And you can control it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one taking the gamble. Can you guys shut up and let me commentate and do my job, please? Fucking retards.
Oh, let me get the tire data out.
Yeah, no one taking the gamble and going on to the intermediates. Thank God, after 5 tries, I got my fucking sentence out. Jesus. Fuck you, Connie.
He's not hearing you.
Yeah, he's talking in the live stream chat. Oh, Hornsey going for the move, and he's up into P3. That's what he would like. Yeah, that's what he wanted probably to happen when he was fighting Weird. Guillermo.
Oh yeah, I think he outbraked himself and Oracle's back through.
Oh no. Still going side by side.
What a move from Holmesy. It was all a plan.
Is Guillermo still on the wets? Yes, he is.
It looks like this race is going to be wet till the end. It did say that on the predicted pit stop strategy.
The predicted pit stop strategy is stupid.
This game has 0 intelligence, so you wouldn't know if that was the right thing or not.
Yeah, it's also like when the game says that there will be rain in the last 10 laps, the game will still say that it is going to be a full wet dry race at the start of the race when it shows the strategy. Like for example, if you are racing, you can't say start on the mediums and then go onto the intermediates, you know, when you select your strategy. So
you just have to know when to change it.
Yep.
So Van Rocco's still having a good race. P5.
Yep.
But the field is very spread out right now. It's Delta Lima pits.
Let's look at the pit stops real quick. So right now Van Rocco probably has to pit again. He went into the pits in lap 8. He can try to stretch the tires out, but I think
his
I don't know.
The drifting really takes a toll on the tires.
Yeah, and we were talking about tire life in the NRL Discord a few weeks ago, and he said that his driving style is pretty aggressive, so I'm pretty sure he will have to pit again.
Hi.
That's fine though. P5 will be very good for Van Rocco.
Yeah, and he's almost
out. He's gonna get a lot of good points.
He's 36 seconds ahead of the AI of Weird, so Oracle into the pits, Keza into the pits again. Did he break his front wing? Oh, onto the intermediates, Keza.
And it looks like Oracle's making the same decision,
so
the game must be telling him it's time for inters.
can we please talk about me being the fucking strategy god?
It looks like I can't see the race anymore because Cornet is in the party.
Yeah, because fuck you.
And we're back.
So Keza and Oracle, the first guys to go onto the intermediates. Let's see if Honzi may take the gamble.
It
And
looks like intermediate. Yeah.
I think Honzi will take a risk and go onto the mediums. It looks pretty dry to me. What do you think, Ben?
I really see that dry line.
Yeah. If I look closely, I can also see it.
Yeah.
Cornet, what's your take? BIS this lap?
I would say go onto the hard tires. Use ERS a lot.
I would say
And
hypersofts.
DRS everywhere you can.
What do you think about hypersofts? You have to be careful using curves out of
It
the
looks
corners.
like intermediates are faster. Or am I wrong?
Let's see at the gap.
Kaza's gap has been about the same ever since he came out, but
We are probably...
It was 9.1.
Yeah, now
it
it's
still is.
9.
Yeah.
Honzi still going into the pits, so I think we are at the crossover point right now. Maybe Honzi's just not going to take any risks. Van Rocco stays out. So does Guillama. Guillama is probably the last guy to take any risks, being ahead 30 seconds. He can take them, but he obviously does not have to. He has like
Yama on the track.
miles ahead. He's now in the on the
He's on the back
huge straight.
Looks like he has the people behind him like Keza and Lindsay aren't really getting a lot of time from switching to the inters early.
Nope.
And I may die of a seizure, so that's another thing.
Let's see if Honzi can. Whoa, huge lockup. That cost Honzi a shit ton of time. I think even with all the incidents Honzi had, and as Guziga Simpa is off once again, I think Guillama would still be in P1. Keza is a second faster in Sector 2, so I think now should be the time to go into the inters. Guillama stays out another lap. Alright. Do you guys now know how long the pit stop is? Like including pit entry and pit exit? Wait, but how are you going to get any data? There hasn't been...
I'm gonna try and find it. You know, that's what Google's for. I'll try and find
But
it.
there hasn't been a... There...
If I just put in F1 2020, I might get the fucking answer.
No. Keza improving by 3 seconds. Manrocco next to pit.
No, I didn't get it. So kill me now.
Surprise.
The try, it was worth an effort, really.
Honzi's making up huge amounts of time to Keza. Oh, that's half a second in one single corner.
Yeah, it looks like the intermediates are definitely the tire now. Guillaume's starting to lose time. A
Yeah.
lot more time to Keza.
Honzi purple in sector 1. I think Guillama has enough time or enough of a gap to play with, but I think he just should play it safe and pit.
I think if I were him, I'd be pitting
Yellow
now.
flag,
Guziga
Guziga
goes off
Simpa again.
And a virtual safety car. So this could really help out Guillaume.
Yeah,
If he
he
decides to
has to pit. He's right at the pit entry, so
Just like
no.
Hamilton today.
Yeah.
In charge.
Huh?
Huh?
Ben, you can change shit.
Oh.
And Gesiga Simpa leaves the session. Yeah, that's. I mean, Yama had enough of a gap, but that's still played right into his cards.
Delta Liam also pitted for the answers there, so he took
He did last lap.
So maybe he was going for a wing change. That's really helping Yama out. That's going to be heartbreaking for Kaza.
Keza was. I think Keza had. His gap was too big to get close to him again. And we are now back underway.
Looks like Yama had a hard time timing the, or he forgot about the delta, so he had to stop before the virtual safety car ended, so that lost him a lot of time.
I hate the delta under BSC. It's so annoying. It will be interesting to see if Weird gets the points from his AI, who's in P6 at the moment.
I'll be up to the stewards.
Honzi made up another second to Keza. So I think P2 is everything but decided yet. Looks like Honzi is taking out a second out of Keza in every sector. Purple sector 2.
Honzi's absolutely pushing the car to the limit. He wants to catch that time trial master.
And that's a fast lap by 1.5 seconds. Let's see if Keza cracks under pressure.
The gap is down to 2.9 now.
2.5, 2.4, 2.3. Yeah, but he's losing so much time on the straights. He's improving by half a second. Just in sector 1 alone. 1.8 seconds.
Maybe he was in time on the straights, but he's making up for it in the corners. More than making up for it.
If he keeps up the pace, he will be right behind him once we get to the start-finish straight. Especially because we have the SS coming. Oh, I don't know if that's Honzi's tactic to lock up like that, going into the hairpin, but he does it like every lap. And
gap's down to 1.3. Keza's wilting under the pressure at the moment.
Yeah, Keza. Yep. Let's stay on board with Honzi. Let's see if he will have the same problems going past the second AlphaTauri like he did with Weird.
Keza scrapes the wall. Oh, he has no end plate on the left side.
Oh, Keza is damaged. Did he just get it or did he have damage already?
Well, he definitely scraped the wall.
Because that would explain the huge difference in pace.
He doesn't have any end plate damage, but he just slammed the wall. I wouldn't be surprised if he had light green. Or he's just trying to tantalize us with some action. Honzi, he gets it better, but he has to stay clear of the wall. Looks like he's going to be too far back for a move here. They're both low on battery, about the same level as well.
Yeah. Another lockup. Yeah, Keza is really struggling.
And Honzi looks like he's going to go for it right here around the inside of the roundabout. Keza sticks it on the outside. They're going to go side by side.
Nah, Keza is still ahead.
Yeah, looks like Keza is pulled out.
And Honzi's just not fast enough on the straight.
Is Honzi going to look for it down the outside, or is he going to set up the switchback?
He makes Keza go defensive.
And he does set up the switchback. Good traction, but not enough.
Nah, not enough.
Look for a move down. No, and looks like Keza plays it. Very smart. Good defensive driving from Keza.
Oh, very bad exit for Keza. The start-finish straight is just not long enough to make any moves.
Honzi can't really make a lot of moves on these straights anyways, because he's...
Delta Lima goes up into P6 past Weird TV's AI. He can go so much tighter in turn 2 than Keza. Oh. So maybe Honzi doesn't have to get past him because there's no way he's making up 22.5 seconds in 7 laps.
Yeah, Keza does have a 30-second penalty for track limits.
Yeah.
We are on regular, so...
It's interesting.
Did he not serve it in the pitch?
You can't.
You can't serve. I don't think you can serve in 3 seconds.
You can only serve 5-second penalties. Like
Honzi also has a time penalty.
nah, he does. He served it because that was for speeding in the pit lane, but he served it under the pit stop. You can only serve 5-second penalties. Like for example, hitting someone on the safety car or speeding or some shit. But you can't serve penalties for corner cutting. So if I'm not mistaken, Honzi is net P2 at the moment.
Once Honzi closed up, Keza really improved his driving. It's also very hard to overtake when you running such high downforce.
Honzi is a second of his pace when he was running in clean air, so he's getting really held up at the moment. The difference in lines is just so huge.
Keza got a huge, great exit out of that.
Yeah, a bit of oversteer from Honzi.
It's too far back to make a move this time.
Yeah. I feel like he has to save his EIS a bit and then just go all out on the straight. As he gets a very nice exit.
He's
just not fast enough on the straights. He's right up his ass.
His setup is not made for overtaking.
Nah, it's really not. Keza going defensive again.
And he does. He gets great traction out of the corner.
Oh,
10-second time penalty for corner cutting. What did he do?
boy, we are watching the fight for P2. And you start talking about...
Hey, it's an important notification.
True.
I appreciate it, Cornet.
How do you get a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting?
I thought you would know.
He's so old.
What does it have to do with... What the fuck?
That was the... What? Sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to explain that.
He's old.
Rules didn't exist back then.
He's old. He can't get penalties for corner cutting. That's impossible.
Oh, he's just like...
Looks like So, Van Rocco, I'd like you to, I'll pull on board once you're out of the S's. I'd like you to, I don't know, I was gonna think of a signal for you to explain how you got that time penalty, but,
What is he
I can't really
supposed
think
to
of
do?
one. Oh, no, maybe he got a damage. Did he get damage? No,
Just-
he's just pitting.
Just
Oracle gets a 3-second time penalty as well.
so
And Kez is now forming
Van,
a gap
Van
between
Rocco,
Halsey.
Van Rocco, if you got the penalty for corner cutting, rage quit. If you got the penalty for crashing with someone, then
Yeah, no, he's replacing his wing.
but if you got the penalty for crashing, then brake check your teammate.
Oh, there we go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I wasn't concentrating and went straight on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get that. Like the brain doesn't work as fast when you get older, so it's harder to concentrate. I get that.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
So when we get to NRL this year, I think we should have the ages standings. So we'll have the U20s versus the 30+ year olds.
Like it.
If anybody's in support of this idea, actually, you know what? I'll put it in the general chat.
Van Rocco, if you agree, quit the race. Hornsey going fastest again. He's really asking that shit.
What if he just goes straight into the wall here?
So, like, under 20s versus old man, as if like 21 or 22 is an old man.
Fuck you.
Hornsey, if you can hear me, you are an old man.
If you're an old man, cut every corner. No, Fortnite, you're not old. We can make a U20s versus U30s versus 30s.
So, my guess is the race is over. Okay, making up some time to Keza, but 3.5 seconds in 2 laps, I don't know.
Ooh, hope he outbreaks himself a lot.
Hornsey!
3-second time penalty. Oh, jeez.
The guy who never makes mistakes makes a shit ton of mistakes and still finishes P2.
Literally, if Halsey hadn't had the drive-through penalty.
He's just asserting dominance by doing that. That was on purpose.
Now he's gonna use some black voodoo magic and take Yama down.
That's racist.
What do you mean? What the fuck, how is that racist?
He's like, black power. You know, it's,
What the fuck?
it's racist.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, I never said the N-word in my life. I don't know about you, Ben. I also don't know about you, Con.
You can't say it, man.
I know about... let's not talk about that. We are on an official stream, so... Let's not get political. I'm not trying to talk shit, but Guziga Simp are having a very good race in P8. He is in the points at the moment. Yeah, because he is about to get led by Hornsey. That's why he's ghosting.
And Van Rocco looks like he's going for the fastest lap on another fresh set of inters.
Yeah, well, that didn't work. Ah no, there was Delta Lima going straight, never mind. Was on the wrong McLaren. Delta Lima just went straight into the wall. I don't know how.
Van Rocco, you are chasing a 151.
Do it. Oh no, don't do it, I'm a virgin.
This is why we'd never be hired.
Oh, Van Rocco, keep it on the check. Keep it on the check. Yeah,
actually now you're chasing a 149, that's fucked.
You can do it. Shut the fuck up. Oh, that's Oracle spinning. So Van Rocco, if you didn't went into the pits, you would have P4 now. Well,
that's not how science works, but yes.
How the turntables?
well, how the turntables.
That's not right.
I don't know what it actually is. Hold on, let me.
That's a quote from the fucking
Office.
Office.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, how the turntables.
I wasn't sure if there was another line afterwards. I forgot.
Is the Office good?
Yes, very good.
Yellow flag. That's Keza. Keza, you are a idiot.
Keza is off. And Oracle's on his bike now. Too bad he also crashed.
What the fuck is going on? As Guillaume is going to take a dominant win in some way. Very
After lap 1, still. Whoa, Keza!
Oh, and is Oracle coming on to Keza? That was strange.
Style points for Keza there.
And
where's Oracle going? That's not the track. It's a map though.
What are they doing?
Honzi takes P2.
Another fastest lap.
Yama almost takes maybe the Grand Chelem. I don't know if he was leading every lap, but he was.
He was
close. He didn't get the fastest stop though. Great performance from Guillaume. He'll be really happy with that.
His first podium is his first win as well.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's a Vettel thing.
It's insane how Keza had such a shit race with so many mistakes and he's still P3. That's just crazy.
And let me tell you guys, that was the power of the time trial master right there. Finishing P3.
Oracle into P2. So we are inviting. No, I lost my mic. I can't hear you.
We should invite Guillaume if we can.
Can you do that, Connie?
What?
Can you invite Guillaume?
We could also bring in Keza afterwards.
Yeah, Honzi's too famed for interviews.
Just talk shit on Guillaume, add players.
Honzi wins driver of the day. Kind of embarrassing considering he could have won, but.
Just no matter what happens, everything is embarrassing except Yama winning, because he won.
With the star performance.
The greatest, the greatest.
The GOAT!
That was aggressive. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 front wings. I was spot on. I'm the GOAT.
This is the video I was referencing to Chow.
Guillaume, what is you doing? I'm waiting.
Actually, he probably does Guillaume speak English? Or?
I think he does.
Yeah, he speaks English.
Okay.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Well, how the turntables. So, right now it doesn't look like we will get any interviews.
So, I think that's gonna be it for the broadcast
What about the
today.
McLaren guys?
Yeah,
Also,
let's. Guillermo is typing. Let's see.
If someone wants to add me to this SFR Discord,
No.
damn it.
Come on, we want the.
Time Trial Masters left the session. You know he was pissed.
Ai, sì.
Grazie ragazzi.
Grazie ragazzi, dai. Grazie a tutti. So,
Vado macchina.
spaghetti, bolognese. Connie, can you invite the McLaren boys?
Sure.
Kimi Räikkönen.
Job then.
Kimi Räikkönen.
Kubica.
How old are you, Cornet, for the age championship? Just so we know. Okay. Maybe we should have a sub-bracket of 20-year-olds versus the 19-year-olds.
Whoa.
We should have different channels for that.
I would crush all of you.
Boy, we would not be in the same
I would
age
be a
group.
useless contributor. How nice of Robert Kubica to joke.
Kimi,
join us.
Robert, I mean. There's
And
Kimi.
Way boys.
Congrats on points. Yay!
It was good point. It was good points.
Got points.
It was good point. 5th and 6th, man, that is just perfect. 6th and 7th, 5th and 6th, perfect.
5th and 6th.
Amazing.
I mean, let's not talk about that you were only one
Nah.
place ahead of the last guy finishing. Oh, but P5 and P6. That's the only thing that matters.
I would have done, if I hadn't have lost concentration, I was too busy looking at fuel, I think. I completely didn't, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so the long left-hander, really tight left-hander, I just locked up, well I didn't even brake, went straight on into the wall. I don't know how I didn't DNF. If I hadn't have done that, yeah, I would have been, I would have been up there with Oracle and Keza at the end, P3, so it's my own stupid fault.
You have to rewatch the last lap. There was so much shit going on. I don't know what Keza and Oracle were doing, but they were just going straight into every braking zone.
I was literally hoping and praying they were going to take each other out.
The Time Trial Master decided he wanted to give other people a chance.
Oh, Hansley had a jump start.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I didn't realise it was a jump start.
Had a drive-through and then speeding in the pit lane while taking the drive-through.
And he still fucking beat me. I am shit at this game.
He made up like 14 seconds to Guillermo in 4 or 5 laps after he got past Keza for P2. So like maybe 3 or 4 laps more and there would have been a nice fight for P1 in the end. But Von Rocco, I have to say I'm disappointed. I was expecting a tire gamble for you to go on the intermediates like 20 laps too early. I'm really disappointed.
I was in a P3 position, you know. I was running in a podium spot. I wasn't going to throw that away.
Ah, okay, I get that.
Why did you do it though?
Why didn't I?
You threw it away.
I did throw it away. No, I was just not quick enough. They overtook me. I was already out of position.
Yeah.
Connie, you are stupid and blind.
As soon as I went down to P5, I went to the toilet. as soon as Holmesy got his front wing ahead of me, I paused it and went upstairs.
So I think it was I don't know. I think it was very early that Delta Lima lost his front wing. I think it was within the first 2 or 3 laps. If I'm
yeah, about lap 2 or 3, I think.
Unlucky.
But it was only my own stupid mistake clipping the wall.
Damage is unreduced, right? Yeah, it is. I would say, if there's Hanoi next season again, let's just do simulation. Just say fuck it.
Skip it.
Let's just skip it.
However, there was no DNF today.
Yeah, it was no DNS.
Just 2 people quit.
Will they get points?
I think they should. I think they will.
Yeah, just for attending.
I mean,
They're heroes for attending person.
yeah, true. Rosiga Simpa was like a minute behind P7. I don't know how he managed to do that. But let's not make fun of each other, because we are a community.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Agreed.
Part of that community. Let's go.
We are a friendly community, so please say hello.
Shut the fuck up, Connie.
However,
So,
alright.
down to 5 lappers. I'm going to open up the app now.
Can you please let Vonroku finish his sentence, Ben? Thank you.
Let's do overtake of the race. Who had the overtake of the race?
Holy around the outside.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
It was the switchback.
Oh yeah, that was nice. That was really against Oracle, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Out of the hairpin, yeah, that was really nice.
Thank you.
I was so scared for you to crash when weaving down the straight. I was
It's not overtake for today.
like, I saw you hitting the wall right before my eyes. I was so scared.
Nah, I've got too much experience for that.
Ah yeah, true. We talked about it though.
I know, I heard you.
Alright, I think I don't know any okay. That's it. See you next week.
Thank you.
Sometimes I'm really struggling to talk.
Wow.
Alright, so I will end the stream. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, boys.
Bye bye.